You, come with me. I'm hearing the oddest noises. I don't suppose you know something about that. That's Mosslax's snoring, yo. There are Snorlax who's been sleeping so long they're all covered in moss. Ditto and I found them. And mossy Snorlax, now you've certainly caught my attention. And I was totally the first one to notice the sound, Joe. Can you wake them up? I can't draw any conclusions until I've seen the Snorlax for myself. I hate to put you out of your way, but please, take me to the Snorlax. Mind if I tag along? Let's go. Let's all go together. Let's hit the trail. I saw you, Hitmonlee. You're not slick. Ah, good. These don't require, like, a connection to light up. That's good to know. Execute, why were you in my house? And I mean my house, because... Excuse me while I put this on the roof. This can't be placed if something's in the way. Oh, whatever. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. This house is now your home. Works for me. I don't want any muck near my house, thank you very much. Over here, please. They're all slowly coming. Zapparoo. In your own time. That's okay, you can take the long way. Man, I thought I snored loudly. There are so many Pokemon on screen. Professor, can you not get in? Come on. Could you please take me to see Snorlax? That's what I'm doing. Perhaps they remember something from when the humans were here. Oh ho! That's one mossy Snorlax, alright. And some awfully impressive snoring. I love my naps as much as the next mon, but this is next level napping. It's well known that once a Snorlax falls asleep, they don't wake up easy. But I've never heard of one sleeping so long that they get completely covered in moss. I have to imagine their body would grow weak after going all this time without eating. How do you think we wake them up? Don't most folk naturally wake up when the sun comes out? I mean, nighttime is playtime for me, but... That's it, Meowth. I believe the reason Snorlax won't wake up is because this town is simply too dark. So dark, in fact, that they can't even tell night from day, and that's why they're still sleeping. Probably. That makes sense. I'm glad you understand, because I don't. Which leads us to NTom. If at all possible, I'd like you to brighten up this town. If we can wake a Pokemon who's been sleeping for such an incredibly long time, maybe we can hear more about when humans were still around. As for Meowth and Trubbish, could you two please do what you can do to assist NTom? If you all work together, I'm sure you can succeed. Yeah, there you go. You're a good Meowth. We have our next important request. I've got it. Guess what? I just came up with a way to brighten up the town. Remember when Trubbish asked you to light up a streetlight earlier? Could we find more streetlights and light them up? You already thought of that? I should have guessed you'd be way ahead of me. That Lapras is still waiting. I'm gonna go check up on him again. Huh? Zing? Well, that's 2 flowers. The bud on the head opened up. Does this mean... Nope, they're still going. Now, in the image it had 3, so I imagine once we get the 3rd one, he'll wake up. I'm very curious about their flower bed head, though. Could it be? I believe that's it. Now listen here, NTom. Look closely at his head. It's not fully blooming. My gut is telling me if you can get a whole flower garden blooming on their head, then Snorlax will wake up. I told you, chat. I presume. Let's see. I'm quite sure the flower bud on Snorlax's head reacted to brightness, which means if we can get this town much, much brighter, we'll see a fully bloomed field of flowers. We don't currently have enough light for that. Try setting up lots of bright, electricity-powered machines like streetlights. Let's assume that a field of flowers in full bloom is worth 100 bloom points. 63 bloom points currently. Well, don't you worry. I will go around town and put up as many things as I can. Fire's bright too. It sure is. Hey Ditto, I heard you're trying to make the town brighter. Well, guess what? I know a way to make things brighter without using electricity. You use fire instead, like this. Ooh. I see. I'm sure a place like this would be bright even at night, and might even get Pokemon who like fire to show up. Please take me with you. I can help. You made a place just like I asked for. But gosh, I'm really sorry. I guess it's not quite as bright as places with electricity. It is warm, though. Yeah, you're right. I bet Pokemon who like warm places will be really happy here. You can come find me again anytime you want to use fire for something. Do I still have Pormo with me? Yes, I do. Good, good, good. It's much brighter now. Let's go around town and just find the things that I haven't lit up yet. Huh? There's something odd about this square tiling. Ouch! Oh, Zorora. Busted. How'd you spot me anyway? I thought I camouflaged myself perfectly. Oopsies. It's my fault for trying to hide like that anyway. I didn't expect Zorora here. It's a timid Pokemon. This disposition seems to be what led to the development of Zorora's ability to take on the forms of other creatures, haha. You did pretty good though, spotting me like that. I bet you'd be good at this. Could you help me practice camouflaging myself? Pretty please. I want to get way better at it. Well, if you want to learn how to camouflage yourself, ask no other Pokemon than a Ditto, I suppose. I want to try camouflaging myself as something more complex. Nothing super big, I can't do that. What would be perfect is maybe something small, like a toy. Got anything like that, Ditto? A recipe for toy blocks. Oh, I needed that, actually. Please show me some toy blocks. If you can get some toy blocks, come show me. You essentially said the same thing twice, though. A recipe for rope. Don't like that. Outdoor, utilities, buildings. Not sure what it would fall under. Oh, I need lumber. Well darn. I guess we're not doing that today. Nothing in there right now. Just a quick once-over. See if there's any other streetlights. I don't think there are, though. No, not way out here in the boonies. I don't think I used that term right, but you know what? Whatever. I'm a maverick. We'll live. A chic streetlight. Utilities. Ooh, a spotlight. Maybe if I shine them directly at Snorlax. That's really not going to be enough. Well, whatevs. We can have them shining out to sea. Oh no. I was very worried I would drown there, chat. Yes, turn them around. There we go. No, I need it to turn around, damn you. There we go. I'm glad you can continue to gulp stuff up. Oh, is that not connected? Oh, shit. If you have a Pokemon with electrical powers, you don't even need a connection. That's pretty great. Aha. Another one. A couple, actually. They're coming. God, I need better roofing. He's slowly coming. Spin. Oh, we are doing it. We are living at large. Right, now we'll finally go talk to Lapras, so I can swim. Oh god. That was mean. I only needed a couple seconds more and I would have been perfect. It's surely looking a lot brighter now. But we need what I assume is one last push. Anyone there? Make some room, this is going to be a big one. You nearly crushed Smeaguru. Not that that'll be a bad thing. That's certainly a unique appearance, isn't it? You look just like a human. You know, I was once quite close friends with a human who rode on my back as we travelled together. What fun we had. A smart and kind-hearted Pokemon, it glides across the surface of the sea while its beautiful song echoes around it. Its specialty is water, naturally. Hello there, Ditto. Do you need me for something? You want to see me swimming so you can imitate me? I'm flattered, however. I can't stand mud, and right now this area reeks of it. It's difficult to find the desire to swim when there's mud everywhere. You cleaned up the mud around here for me? Yeah, I was pretty thorough. Now that that's sorted, how can I turn down your request? I'm so glad you could, like, do things ahead of time. Quality of life. Quality of life. How was that? It was implied that I swum. Which is to say, I swam. Here we go. I have a little hat. Press B while in water to swim. I don't remember my face being so round. In any case, you look positively adorable in that shape, little one. Now you're all set to swim anywhere in style, just like yours truly. Enjoy using surf. How lovely. What kind of building will this be, I wonder? I'm excited to find out once it's finished. You want a decoration? Sure. Why not? Let's see. You're floating. So how do I swim exactly? Oh, like that. Oh, this is so cool. Not all that great for Pormo, though. Someone's having trouble following you. I cannot even see him from here. You can swim now. Hehe. Maximum hehe. Where are we going? Dum-de-dum. I love movement progression. Pebbleup? Where did you go? He just kind of disappeared in front of me. It's much brighter now. Surely this has got to be enough. The town sure does seem to be getting brighter. But we still don't have that fully bloomed field of flowers we'd like to see on Snorlax's head. I wonder if there's a Pokemon somewhere who could light up the town. There's someone on the ground over there. Huh? What's all that commotion? Everyone's gathering around something on that island. Whatever could it be? Come along, NTom. Interesting. I'm a little bit more concerned as to what happened to Piplup. Hey look, it's that cave I made. Ha! I say cave, I meant pathway. Someone's having trouble following you. Yeah, I'd bet. Can't go any further. I'll check in with Piplup later. Gods, this is fun. Now, what is over here? Just wet the sand, why not? Ooh, super training. Oh, I love that theme. I assumed this is where they met. I guess not. Where am I? Oh! It's this thing! I didn't realise we'd be getting both of these Pokemon in one single place. I assumed he would be someone much later on in the story. Oh, they keep making Pikachu cuter. I don't know how it's possible. Goodness, where am I? And where are my little friends? Pleased to make your acquaintance, I think. You woke up. I'm so glad you're unharmed. Now let's see here. From the looks of you, I'd say you're a Pikachu, right? An awfully pale one. I suppose you're not wrong. He's named Pikachu. Actually, I think because of its tail, it might be a girl. Pardon my asking, but where did all of you come from? That's what we'd like to ask you. We found you collapsed here all out of the blue. Where in the world were you until then? Were you hiding somewhere? However, did I end up collapsing in this strange place? Apologies, I just can't seem to remember. Do you have amnesia? Well, at the very least, I do remember feeling quite tired and falling over. I'm so sorry, I just can't remember what happened very well. You should totally take it easy, yo. Maybe you should sleep a bit if you're feeling tired. Don't do that if you have a concussion. I think that's bad. I never really understood why, though. Is it because it would, like, fuck up your brain? Sounds like a complicated situation. I heard that Pikachu ran out of PP. I'm not sure how true that is. This town seems to be perpetually covered in dark clouds for some reason. Now that you mention it, it is quite dark around here. And since you're a Pokemon who can use powerful electricity, we were really hoping you could help us out. What do you say? Of course, if my power can be of any use at all, I'd be delighted to help. Without further ado... Huh? What seems to be the problem? He's out of power, isn't he? Sorry, she. I'll just call them Pikachu. Pikachu is your noun. Pikachu. It appears as though I am no longer able to generate electricity. But Pikachu are known for wielding incredible electricity and even summoning thunderbolts. What exactly is going on? I'm just as shocked as you are. Not literally, though, because of, you know, the lack of electricity. Nonsense. We'd still be very grateful for your aid. Right now, we need any help we can get from Pokemon. And on top of that, NTom here has some sort of mysterious power. It's possible that by just spending time with them, you may recover your electricity, and remember your past as well. There's no use moping about. While I don't know how exactly I can help right now, I shall do my very best to be of assistance. It's lovely to meet you all. From today we're friends. I am also saying hello. When its friends were sick, this Pokemon repeatedly shared its own electricity with them, As a result, its physical structure changed, and it became unable to generate electricity. No specialities. Yeah, that makes sense. Here's the bricks. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot. But thank you. Let's do our best to brighten up the town. Follow me. I'm not entirely sure what the next step here is, chat. Well, the professor's here. I guess we could ask them. I think I've got a knot in my vine somewhere. What should I do? I think the best way to accomplish that would be to place various light sources. Spread them out. Oh, we have 3. It's up to 80 bloom points. Oh, I want to finish this before I finish up for the day, you know? But I'm going to need a lot more lights. Surely I have some lumber stored away. Transform so we can go swimming. Where the hell did you go? You look just like Lapras. I tried really, really hard. Now we can go swimming together. Come on, follow me. No. That was automatic, so that was cool. So where are we going exactly? Would you be taking me to the SS Anne if I hadn't already explored it? Yes, I need some food. I don't know what I expected. I'm following. Oh, I guess we're going back to his place. I just love swimming. I bet now you can swim to places you couldn't reach before. Well, if it's helpful for you, I'm kind of glad I dragged you out to swim, Ditto. Thanks for swimming with me. I had so much fun. Right, let's check my boxes. Everyone's working hard. This is still technically being worked on, right? Good. Surely there must be some lumber, surely. That's a small log. I should put those in the unknown place. Ah, lumber. Here we go. Very cool. Let's make some streetlights. Utilities. Only 2? Bah. When you're planning out the shape of your roof, putting in some valleys might be a nice touch. Yes, I should be making a better house. A house for the ages. I mean, what else am I using the squishy clay for, you know? Magic art decoration. Ooh. A hatch window would be nice. But no, I need the lumber. Iron ingots and crystal fragments. Try spacing these out, chat. Nope. Nice try. And I'll put the other one just here. That's lovely. What should we do? What is that? I found this building I really want to check out. That thing up there on the cliff, see it? Oh, the lighthouse. Yes, I know you're a coward, it's fine. More requests, more comfort level, more environment level go up. Come on, Trubbish, keep up. Do you want to go all the way to the top? It's a good job I fixed it up then. Wow, we made it all the way! The view from so high up is totally awesome. I've already lit it up, so don't worry. What do you think that machine is, yo? It looks like a street light, but different. Maybe it lights up too, as it shows it clearly lit up. All these machines that human made sure are fun, and there's lots of them. I just want to get power to each one I find just to see what can happen. I couldn't have made it without your help, Ditto. Thanks a ton. Well, that was fun. Ow. Just kidding, I'm fine. Still at 80%. If I keep doing these requests, I should trigger a legendary to appear if the pattern holds true. I wish I could help brighten things up around here, but I can't generate electricity anymore. It certainly is a worrying situation, but lamenting what we can't do will only make our moods as dark as this town. We need to focus on what we can do. For instance, what we can do to light up this cave. It's too dim in here. Let's try making a lamp with seashells. I think that would suit this place quite well. A shell lamp. You're quite the crafter, aren't you? Thank you, Pikachu. Well then, could I trouble you to make just a single shell lamp? Once you've made it, please take the opportunity to put it right beside Snorlax. You got it. I will make so many, that entire place will be like the surface of the sun. Sea glass fragments. I'm struggling to remember where I could find more of those. Let me fix up my house while we're here. Not what I wanted to do, that's fine. Turn around. Now that's more like it. Beautiful. Tiled roof decoration. I mean, it does look nice. Make sure they're all together, like cobbles. There we go. See, this is looking better already. Not what I meant to do, but that's fine. We can just fix it back up. I won't do all of this now. I just want to get a little bit of a feel for how my house is going to come along. That is not what I meant to do. I need some seed glass. Aha. Where's Piplup when you need him? Piplup, hello? I'm not entirely sure who's still following me. It would be useful if I could make those bubbles myself. Keep on keeping on, lads. You're the glue that holds this town together. See, that looks a bit weird. But it's because I'm not done yet. As soon as I figure out how to make houses, you're done for. I probably didn't need 50 of these, but you never know. See, now this is looking better. Yes, good, good. We have the makings of something great here, chat. No, that doesn't look right. That doesn't seem right either. Oh well. At least I covered up that unsightly hole in the back. I do have a minute, and you can follow me. I just need some good muck, Squirtle, that's all I need. More garbage as well. Come on, let's swim. Oh, that's cute. You just kind of hop. Very cute, very cute. Squirtle? He's okay. Good pathing, my friend, good pathing. There you are. Leave me in the lurch, why don't you? Look at all this stuff. A potential smorgasbord of seedlass. Ooh. A resort table. Nice. I hope I'm not going to be begging for some seedlass drops now. Life is good again. There we go. Muck be gone. Was this like a shower? Seems like a shower, doesn't it? Anywho, let's make that thing and put it in the cave. Should really fill that in later. Just one, that's all they wanted. And now we put it next to Mosslax. I almost said Monlax. God, I've been recording for 4.5 hours. I need to finish up this quest. Let's see. Problem is with all this hold to sort. What did it sort by, though? Oh, it has to be placed on a flat wall. Now we need someone to power it up. Like you! What the hell are you doing over here? You're meant to be working on shit, me old China. Oh, I'm sorry, Pikachu. I know this should have been a you thing. Yes, this please. You have my thanks, NTom. I quite like the gentle feeling I get from the shell lamp's glow. Looking at one somehow reminds me of bygone days, and those memories always lift my spirits. Glad to hear it. Now then, I suppose our next course of action should be prepare lots of lights, and have Pokemon power them up with electricity. Does that sound about right? While that is a fine plan, we also cannot ask the Pokemon to keep the lights powered on forever. If one runs out of electricity, for instance, we'd have to ask a Pokemon to charge it up again. That would be quite annoying. The humans didn't need Pokemon to power their machines, so how did they keep all those contraptions running? If we use that contraption, we ought to be able to light up any number of streetlights. I think that's the thing I've interacted with before. Please come with me, NTom. I guess I can't check the level right now. Okay, you're going to take a little bit to get there. Why don't I just go ahead and run over there myself? I'm assuming what he meant was this. Seems like everyone but Pikachu is here. Yeah, this thing. It burns consumables. Where is that fella? Did someone lose Pikachu? Oh, you were talking about the windmill. I'm gonna be honest, I thought he meant that machine. This one, this large contraption. Oh, it's known as a windmill. A Hooby Waddy can actually generate electrical power without having to rely on other Pokemon. I was thinking purely of burning power, not wind power. That's my B. It's a bit embarrassing, really. When it comes to actually sending the power it generates to other devices, that method eludes me. Humans use tall things called utility poles to transport electricity across long distances. They would simply line up the poles, one after another. I haven't lived all these long years for nothing. Do you want to get down off there? Yeah, that's a utility pole. Let's try connecting it using the windmill. Could we ask you to place a utility pole near the windmill, NTom? If you can see a faint power line between a generator and a utility pole, that means it's connected to electricity. If no power line appears, it means no. Dum-de-dum. Is that connected? I'm not entirely sure. I guess that works. Electricity is flowing into the utility pole. If you continue connecting utility poles just like this, you'll be able to transport electricity across great distances, huh? But the small amount of light we're getting from this isn't enough to brighten the whole city. Our preparations were lacking, it seems. My heart is beating so fast. Now then, we have one more thing we must prepare. A streetlight, right? That's exactly right, NTom. We're going to use utility poles to supply electricity to the harbour streetlights. Then we might be able to brighten the whole town and keep it that way. That's where you come in, NTom. Could we ask you to prepare a harbour streetlight? I wonder if it will light up properly. Oh, I'll be waiting on tenterhooks. I don't think I need that. And this can go elsewhere. Like here, for example. Let me check my request just to see exactly what they want from me. Place a harbour streetlight near a utility pole. Fair enough. I will put it just here. And a few more things over here. You've done it. The harbour streetlight lit up. Well done indeed, NTom. Once you connect a utility pole to the windmill, you can then add more poles to transport electricity to the streetlights. That should help brighten up the whole town. It might even be enough to get Snorlax to open their eyes. If there's anything you don't understand along the way, you can always come ask me for help. Okay. Illuminate the town. Alright, I'll do my best. Maybe if I put it just over here. I'll help make electricity. Listen. So, you're trying to make the whole town brighter, right? I was thinking and trying to come up with a good idea to help, and then I remembered something. You can make electricity by burning... Yeah, here we go. Burning up lots of stuff at once. I don't really get how it works or anything. I just know people would throw stuff they didn't need into that big, tough-looking machine and burn it. Can you take me to it, please? I will. And I'll put this a little bit closer. That seems a bit precarious to put it there. Oh well. I'm trying my best, chat. Nice. Oh Lord, he coming. It's burning the stuff. I guess it still works. What do we do now? How do we get the electricity? I bet you can figure it out, no problem, Ditto. As a matter of fact, the furnace is already gathering electricity. To run the furnace, you need burnable materials. The more you burn, the more electricity you can generate. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. I'll need a lot more utility poles. Piplup wants to help. And I've lost track of where they were. Could they be at their home? Possibly, but who knows? I haven't noticed any more Pokemon popping up in habitats. I should probably go around and check the town. Ah, my beautiful crap house. Yes, don't worry, we'll get to you, Makuhita. There was glass here all along. How dare you? Get rid of this. Someone's having trouble following you. Oh, it's Squirrel. He's just kind of out there. Piplup, where did you go? Things have gotten brighter. This town really has gotten brighter thanks to you and your friends, NTom. But we're still not seeing a fully bloomed flower. It seems like we're almost there, but what else could we possibly do? I'm not certain we could make it much brighter if we tried. Pardon me if I may. While I was out and about in town, I stumbled upon quite an intriguing device. Now, if this device does what I think it does, it may be just what we need to finally wake Snorlax. You're not talking about the burning machine, are you? This surely has to be the end of the quest. But I'm not sure what Pikachu could be referring to. You can help, Piplup. I was trying to come up with ways I could help, but I'm a water type. It's got me feeling kind of sad. I wanted to play real hard to clear my head, so I was wondering, is there a water wheel around here? Holiday Hooby Watty? Yes, there is a water wheel around here. Come with me. Oh, this thing. The device in question, I thought this was a gym-like platform. If my theory is correct, we must first connect this machine to an electrical current. This shape indicates it should be able to store electricity. So first we run electricity to this device, correct? Do you know how to do that, NTom? Yeah, just hook up some poles. Yeah, this can't be temporary. We have to use the poles. So this is a generator. Well, fool me once, shame on me. It sure looks like a place someone could stand, yes? I'm sorry to trouble you, sir, but we're relying on your help, NTom. Do I have any poles left is the problem. I don't think I do. Perhaps I could make some. I'm going to call you NTom from now on. It just doesn't feel right to call you Ditto now that we're such good friends. That's weird. Most Pokemon call me Ditto. Yes, I will take lots of these. Not like I'm using it for anything else. Very nice. Not particularly a fan of this. Well, there we go. Huh. It's only lighting up part way. What do you think, Pikachu? Think this device is usable now? Let us test it out right away. Slowly walks up the steps. I hope this works. Well, is it working? My apologies, it appears we still need more electricity. It appears we'll need to increase the volume of electricity by using more generators. I'm so sorry to ask for your help again and again, NTom. But could you connect even more generators? There are a few different generators in this town. If one doesn't produce enough electricity, try to find a second generator, or even a third, and connect their electrical currents to this machine. You can also buy building kits at the PC and use them to build generators. I'm going to be honest, I didn't see a second generator. So I guess we're buying some at the PC. Nice. Ooh. Mini floodgate. That's neat. Windmill kit. Furnace kit. Grey hut. Dowsing machine. Garden light. Again, we double check what they say, just to make sure. This is very fun. But also I've not eaten in about 5 hours, and I'm getting a little peckish. So I need this sucker to wake up. Have a little shake up. Oh, here it is. I'm still missing a couple of slots here. Right here, buddy. I assume by generators it just means something like a water wheel. I was getting a little bit hung up on the terminology there. Yeah, it's actually a generator that produces electricity using hydropower. Sweet as. That's 2. Let's see if we can't get the burning machine over here as well. Not sure I did that right. That's how you do it. That should count as free. This time for sure. Oh wow, they all lit up. I can sense it. This time we have plenty of electricity stored up. I'd better try it out post-haste. I'm so nervous, my cheeks are tingling. It is a little bit messy. But I'm really not sure how to make it work otherwise. Oh. You gave it a shot. He's happy though. What was that? I just heard a zap. Was that you? Phew. NTom sent all the energy we needed to this device. As a result, I was able to charge my cheeks. Are you saying you could use electricity again? As I had guessed, I still cannot generate electricity, but it has allowed me to absorb plenty of it. That's good. Oh, am I going to get, like, an electrical move to use myself? Well, without further ado, Pikachu! Oh, is this going to be Flash? I'm blind. What's going on? Yeah, this is looking pretty bright. Would you look at that? So incredibly bright. That went well, I think. Was I of any help at all? Of course you were. Most certainly. I had no idea you could use a move like that. You're amazing, Pikachu. My coin's all shiny, too. It's beautiful, Pikachu, and so bright. Thank you all for your kind words. I'm just glad I was able to be of use. Well then, shall we go check in on Snorlax and see how they're doing? We shall. Oh, it was Illuminate. Interesting. Yeah. Oh? That's free. They should be close to waking up now. What can we do to provide that last little push? Slap them, maybe? How did it go with Snorlax? We're getting quite close to waking them up, but no luck yet. That's some serious dedication to sleep. I wonder, do we need to up the excitement level around here even further? Perhaps, but how could we possibly do any more than we already have? What was that sound? That was a rumble. Has Raikou come to play? I saw him in a trailer. It's not a spoiler. That'll do it. There he is. I do appreciate tying in legendary Pokemon to the story. Like, you do the majority of the work yourself, and then they come in for the last push. Like you've had to prove yourself to them. Not only that, a Pokemon I've never seen before has appeared over there. Why is... NTom, you can leave Snorlax to us. Go find out what that other Pokemon has to say. Damn, this music goes hard. Now this is a surprise. When I saw the town all lit up, I figured the humans had finally come back. But you Pokemon got the town glowing all again by yourselves. Talk about a shocking development. I even let loose an extra large lightning bolt. That's how shocked I was. And if it hit anyone, my bad. Oh, Raikou. You know, I'm not really sure where all the humans went. With big bad natural disasters happening all over the place, I guess they ran off somewhere safe. Do they not know about the plan to evacuate into space? I guess not, huh? Those huge clouds were keeping it super dark all the time, right? Humans can't live without sunlight, you know. By the time I realised what was going on, this place was already a ghost town. Looks like my awesome lightning cleared out those nasty clouds, though. Maybe the humans will come back when they realise the clouds are gone. Anyway, I think I'm going to head out. Tell your friends I said, what's up? I'm best buds with all of you now. Thanks, Raikou. You're very cool. The rain clouds it carries let it fire thunderbolts at will. They say it descended with lightning. It can do generate. Your trainer rank increased to Ultra. Oh, hell yes. NTom, did that Pokemon happen to be Raikou? You're a good guesser. So I was right. It's quite astonishing that a legendary Pokemon would appear in this town as well. What an impressive lightning strike that was. I'd expect nothing less of Raikou. Do you think, like, legendary Pokemon, like, let me rephrase this. Pokemon with the same type as legendaries, do you think they kind of, like, bow to those legendaries? Like, these guys here, would they bow to Raikou if they were in front of him? How could I forget? It seems Snorlax is unharmed. Well, it is a normal type. It looks as if they're stunned and cannot move due to the lightning. Could you try talking to them for us, NTom? I'm all tingly. Something seemed a little shocking just now. Sure was a nice nap I just had, though. Wouldn't hurt to sleep a little more, I suppose. Hey now, haven't you slept enough? Who are you all supposed to bear? You were sleeping here long enough to be completely covered in moss, Snorlax. Why, some of our Pokemon even took to calling you Mosslass because of it. We were quite worried that you would get weaker and weaker, sleeping away without anything to eat. So we all worked together to wake you. Grumble. Oh, now that you mention it, I am a little hungry. You reckon I lost some weight? A skinny Snorlax terrifies me. Make that a regional variant. Suppose that describes me well enough. You pretty much saved me. That was a nice thing to do. Thank you kindly. Do you remember anything about what happened before you fell asleep? Do you know where the humans went? I don't remember a whole lot, but wait, the humans are gone? Well, that ain't good. They gave me food. Does that mean you lived in harmony alongside of them? You know, how there were naughty Pokemon out there who like to play tricks on folk? Well, I'd run those Pokemon off, and the human would give me food in return. I just remembered something. At some point, I stopped getting as much food as I used to. Seems the humans had run low on food themselves. I wonder if those natural disasters Rykar mentioned had anything to do with this. Eventually, I started to get kind of hangry, and I scuffled with a really ordinary-looking Pokemon, thinking I might let off some steam. But I got whooped soundly, and that frustrated me so badly, I'm starting to lose the use of my mouth, folks. It's been 5 hours. You seem a tad dangerous yourself. Do you mean to say you were buried in the dirt and covered in moss because you took a nap? Yeah, I suppose that's what happened. Can't say I really remember it all that well, though. So the humans were struggling as a result of natural disasters. So much that they didn't have enough food. Then where did they go after that? I don't know, but I sure am grateful to you all for saving me. Keep in touch now, you hear? That's that done. This Pokemon tried to sleep off its bad mood after it lost a fight, but it slept so long that dirt piled up around it, leaving it buried. During its long slumber, it forgot all about the Pokemon it lost to. It's got to be a fighting type, right? Hell yes. It seems there's another gate in this town apart from the one we came in through. Now that you've registered Rykar in your Pokédex, you might be able to pass through it. I think you should go check it out when you're ready. And I'll be coming with you, of course. Oh, and remember that sand-covered building we found on the beach? Something about that keeps tugging at my mind as well. I'd appreciate it if you could go check on it every now and then. There's something over there. Well, Trummish, I'm sorry, but I just passed 5 hours. The Zubat hates it. That's very funny. It's so weird to see the open sky here. Need more timber. Oh well, I have enough things building as it is right now. I'll get some tomatoes. Sand den. I might as well eat some berries. All good. So much nicer. Beep beep, your trainer rank is Ultra. The area gate will now open. Wasn't there another gate in Withered Wasteland? I wonder if I can open that now. Okay, so this town is Vermilion City. I have to keep that in mind. I wonder if that means, like, Celadon is this way. Alright, we out. Hey, how far are you going down? If it's a long way, maybe we should split up. Yeah, they have unfinished business here. That's fine. There's an Oricorio there. Whoa there, NTom, wait for me. I see you're able to go through yet another new gate now. Come on then, let's see what's on the other side. If there's a lot of tall buildings, it's Celadon, I'm calling it now. Because the orientation and, geography of these places is a little bit flipped. Oh. That was quite the walk. Now what do you suppose we'll find around here? We might get a good view from over there. Let's try heading that way first. I can't say I expected this. Huh. Could it be? Have we actually climbed all the way above the clouds? Small wonder it was so exhausting. It looks as though the land in this area is held above the clouds by those bluish-white rocks, giving the appearance of islands floating through the sky. First things first, we'll have to go over a way to get to that island over there. Wait a moment, what's that strange-looking tower? Let's take a gander. Your guess is as good as mine, chat. I haven't the faintest idea. Like, that could be Lavender Town. So many strange things. What is this? In all my long years, I've never seen a tower quite as odd as this one. You know, it's possible there's another Pokemon somewhere nearby, one that's good at building things, like you. Now this machine here does look human-made, but I haven't a clue how to use it. It does appear you can ride on that platform. Why don't you hop on and see what happens, NTom? Here, see you, Professor. Oh, he's coming with me. Oh, this is like the most futuristic thing so far. It seems this really was a machine meant to transport folks from island to island. I had a hunch that's what it was. There's a Pokemon Center. Oh! There's a Pokemon near it. Rookidee. One of my favourite regional bird lines. Nice to see you and meet you. But how'd you get here if you don't have wings? Well, you see, even without wings, I can still fly. I wouldn't be surprised if you learned how to fly sooner or later, NTom. I think I know the form we could take to fly. No, I've never seen one. But there are lots and lots of buildings and machines that humans built around here. Mostly broken ones, though. And the Pokemon Center is broken down too. By the way, do you like this town? Yes, I love it. There are lots of different islands, and it's really fun to fly around. The island we're on now is the biggest one. I just wish there were more Pokemon around. Well, you're in luck. NTom here is something of an expert at making Pokemon habitats. My voice is literally about to give out. I don't know how these streamers who talk all day do it, honestly. And I love talking. Well then, NTom, why don't you make a whole passel of Pokemon habitats here in this town too? That'll be what we do next time. Blessed Rookidee. It can chop. Good for you, man. A hot spring spout. I think I already had that, but I didn't have the recipe. You got a bunch of waste paper. A recipe for pinwheels. A recipe for an office desk. This PC seems to be in perfect working order. I do hope we'll get some hands on some more new items. Let's use this PC like the others to improve the environment around here. Just as you've done before, I think you ought to work on increasing the Pokemon population here in this town too. Once we've got a lot of Pokemon around, it would be kind of you to improve their comfort levels as best you can. It's probably best to start out where the Rookidee suggested and make Pokemon habitats here on this island where the Pokemon Center is. But I'll leave the method up to you. You're already a town-building master after all. But you can ask me if you want. Try to get the environment level up to 3. I can do that. You can check the current environment level anytime. Sweet. Pikachu Fountain Kit, that'll be ready tomorrow. Back in Vermilion. Oh, I could just explore and explore and explore. I'm still holding on to my theory that this is Saladon, because that could be the department store, for all I know. But that's for next time, so I'm going to leave you all here. And I'm going to go rest, because that was a long session. Hell yeah. See you all next time for more of Pokemon Pokopia. Bye-bye.